there, and we are waiting in. I'm going to raise the audio as we are expecting President Biden and President-elect Donald J. Trump to be departing as well momentarily.
Yeah, and Stephanie, we're just watching, you just saw the second gentleman there, Doug Emhoff, with the incoming second lady, Usha Vance, there, leave the White House. We know tea is happening between the Bidens and Trumps as we speak, but we were seeing a slew of dignitaries there enter into the Capitol Rotunda, including many members of the House and the Senate. You also, I'm not sure if some of our viewers caught, you saw Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, John Roberts, there walking into the Rotunda. And from what I understand, I believe he will be administering the oath of office. Trump has two Bibles that will be used to administer the oath, his mother's Bible, and then, of course, the very famous Lincoln Bible from 1861. That's been a hallmark. It's been a tradition. Full live look. Let's keep listening.
Ready, host. Ready, host.
And Stephanie, in these moments, in these parts, I have to be honest with the viewer, it is my favorite just to see who's talking to who and who's not talking to who and who's greeting each other and who's turned their body language away from each other. It is fascinating. And almost the former speakers there right in the front kind of unofficially acting as a greeting line for so many members there of the House. Many Republican members right there. You see Chip Roy, you see Brian Stile from Wisconsin, and others there. You see Jeff Van Drew from New Jersey. Of course, Chip Roy drawing the ire of President-elect Trump during the entire government funding shutdown showdown that was averted mere weeks ago after the Christmas holiday. But it's just very interesting. So we are seeing this, Stephanie, of how all these people are going to fit in the Capitol. So we're going to do our best to point out some of these notable individuals, some of these dignitaries there gathered to get their own kind of set of tickets where they can hand out and dole out at will to, supporters and family and friends. Well, that was kind of moot this year because it was moved inside from outside because it was so cold. So to your point, we have heard from a lot of people who come from all over the country to be here for Inauguration Day. Pretty disappointing. And to your point, the National Mall right now, not a soul in sight. And that is never the case on these inauguration days. It is teeming with thousands of people. And you see there some of the members of Congress, Mike McCall there from Texas, Marcy Kaptur from Ohio, Greg Meeks from New York, Byron Donalds from Florida there. Waltz, the incoming national security advisor. Of course, remember, he had to resign his House seat in order to take this role. This is not a Senate-confirmed role, national security advisor. And you see so many others from the Texas Republican congressional delegation there.
And also, you know, Andrew, what's interesting is, of course, obviously all of this has had to pivot from an outdoors event to an indoors one, and the reason being that it was too bitterly cold outside. And now one has to wonder, with hundreds and hundreds of people packing inside the Capitol Rotunda, how warm it's going to get inside there. They might have a very different issue when you have so many people packed shoulder to shoulder. It does get very warm, and, you know, it is going to be interesting to see, as you mentioned, the interaction between the people as we continue to see that interaction. I did want to just allow our viewers to just absorb and you know, be part of this as we to raise the audio and just listen in and, you know, just take stock of this historic event. Although we do want to now pivot as we continue to see, here's a live look right here of the First Lady